CTXR technical analysis, fundamental statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and the price target. Starting off with the price action, guys, we have this descending red level of resistance right here that I'm outlining right now. We also have this green. It is now green because it was a previous level of resistance. Now it is going to act as a support because we did successfully break out. It does look like a confirmed breakout to me. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hourly closes above this previous level of resistance, and we do have a couple of validations. Let's go over the validations of these, okay? For the red one. And if we actually extend this a little bit, we actually have a couple more, iffy touch points right back here, okay? False breakouts, okay? But when you have a news-driven style like this, okay, this is kind of what you get. Although I don't necessarily remember if that was news or not. I don't know. But either way, we have 1, 2, almost 3 right now. So we have 2 perfect validations, almost a couple right in here, right? We had this green level as well, though, okay? So that kind of prevented it from validating this potentially. But guys, source entry points into this stock. You guys already know any point, any stock that we cover here with the in-depth videos is a great entry point right now, right? Because they've all been bleeding. They're all 10s on the buy, hold, or sell, right? Everything's freaking an amazing buy zone in my opinion, okay? But if you're looking to get a really auspicious entry point, like most of you are, I'm assuming, this 78.6% retracement level sitting at roughly $1.72. That's going to be your first level. But draw up these charts, draw 1 hourly chart. We're on Webull. You can use that link if you need Webull or it doesn't matter what broker you have, okay? Just draw this up, play the breakout. Watch, if we do break out, that's a potential entry point, okay? But be careful with the pre-market and after hours. And the pre-market Monday is where we're going to start up, and it's going to be really interesting because if we gain a little bit, like if we even go positive in the pre-market on Monday, which I think is a very high chance of us going green in the pre-market at some point, we could be hitting and potentially rejecting or breaking out of this red descending resistance line. So you guys already know this. Once we break out, we're technically in a descending triangle here. Okay. Yeah. Technically not really though, guys. Cause guess what? We were in a bullpen here, and what happened? Well, look at this. Okay. I know it's hard to see. There's a ton of action in here. Okay. Okay. That's going to be the best we can do. Okay. This bullpen right here, right? Boom, 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 boom. We had this, we broke to the upside, and we were validating this level of support. And then what happened? Markets. That's what happened. Long story short, the markets came through and ransacked our houses, essentially. That's what happened. So we're really not in a descending triangle. Back to my point, okay? Yes, we're technically we're in a descending triangle, yeah, because of the markets, okay? If the price action was allowed to do what it wanted to, if the markets would have just stayed flat or gone up, we would be holding this level of ascending support, in my opinion. But either way, guys, if we pull back, $1.72 is, as I said, that's going to be your level to watch. If we break that, this green level right here of descending support level, now it is green, right? I'm going to try to color code the support and resistances a little better in the future, right? But yeah, that's what we're looking at. That's going to be your next entry point if we fall below there. Personally, I don't think that's going to happen at all. But let's look at some other indicators to show you why I don't think they can. RSI on the hourly, we're basically neutral. Okay, it's anyone's game. MACD, obviously, big gap between the MACD line and the signal line. We're in bullish territory. But if we actually look at the daily, this is more important in my opinion, guys. 55-day moving average is creeping up. It's creeping up. It's about to hit. It almost hit the candlewick on Friday yesterday. Almost touched that 55-day moving average. It wasn't super close, but it was pretty close. Okay. So guys, this is actually important because this 55-day moving average, it's going to be creeping up slowly but surely. And if we keep hanging around this area, like bouncing in these levels, this 78.6% retracement level to like one of these top levels right here, this 55-day moving average is going to catch up and it's going to start bouncing. We're probably going to start seeing some heavy support off of that. So that's something to watch in the next couple of weeks for sure. It will probably come back and dip and touch that, maybe potentially. I hope it does. I hope we just go to the freaking moon, right? Who doesn't? But as far as the moving averages, guys, 55-day moving average above the 200-day exponential moving average, as well as the 15-day moving average, which is in orange. If you're confused about how I'm getting this information, it's right here. Taking a look at the RSI on the daily. 53.23, we're basically neutral. Okay, it's anyone's game. Okay, and guys, look at how much we've ran up. Okay, yeah, we've been in a descending triangle, right? It's a bearish pattern. All right. Yes, the price target technically is going to be, if I can grab it here. Okay, maybe not. No. Okay, let's just drop a new one. Okay, well, anyways, yeah, this price target is obviously, I don't think this price target is going to be coming to fruition. Okay, finally, I'm able to move it. Okay, let's go to the weekly. Okay, guys, it's negative almost. It's basically like a couple cents. Okay, it's not happening in my opinion. It's not happening. Oh wow, look at that as well. The weekly 200-day EMA almost acted as a perfect resistance. Not almost, but well, almost, but not exactly. But yeah, let's look at some more indicators. Let's look at the Bollinger Bands on the daily. See what we are looking at here. Let's make this full screen so we can actually see it. Okay, so look at this. Okay, this is what I mean. Look at the middle Bollinger Band. If you watch my other videos, okay, this red and white striped Bollinger Band right here, the middle one. It acts as a support and resistance level. That's how it interacts with the price action usually, and we are getting supported off of that level right now. Yes, we had some false breakdowns. Yeah, you know why? The market's our best friend. The markets. Yeah, no, we absolutely despise the market here because that's why we've had such a rough time. Look at our 1 month. Okay, yeah, we were at 7,000. Now we're at negative on the month. Yep, that's what. Yep. I'm not going crazy at all. No, I'm not going crazy. Okay, all right. I'm done ranting. All right, but seriously, guys, yeah, we are holding this middle Bollinger Band level right here. This is bullish. Obviously, this is going to be acting as a support level, as I said. Okay. Now, as far as volatility levels indicated to me by the Bollinger Band's I guess movement would be the better word, but it is hooking in. The bottom one is at least, and the top one is kind of just chilling, just doing nothing. So this one is this bottom one does indicate lower volatility to me. When they hook in, this means the distance between these two shorts shortening. That means the volatility will typically decrease. So that's pretty much all. That's mostly, I think I covered everything. That's everything as far as the price action. Let's look at the 1 hour again, see if I missed anything. So yeah, I do have 938 shares, right? I'm down right now. Everything's down in the market right now. Let's be honest. Okay, I'm down 3%. It's actually held up. CTXR has actually held up pretty well with the market crash, basically. I mean, it's not a crash, it's a correction, whatever. Call it whatever you want, crash. Basically, it has bled. It has bled, and we did break out. We literally broke out of this bull pennant. We were on our way to the price target, in my opinion, and then just the markets. This is all the market's doing right here, literally, in my opinion. Okay, at least mostly. But we did hold up pretty well, and we did get a perfect bounce off of this green rectangular level of support. Rectangular level of support. I'm highlighting now, so that's good news. And I think we're gonna be doing very well in the short term. That's my prediction. I think next week is gonna be absolutely amazing. I'm gonna tell you why actually in the other part of the video. Let's actually get to that part, or at least start to get to that part before. Let's look at some fundamentals. Insider ownership is 16.50%. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I mean, there's no other way to put it. This is extremely bullish. That does not mean just go buy. You need to understand the business model, the product, the demand in the next future years, the practicality of the leadership, financials, all the technicals, right? You need to know everything about the company before you invest. Not everything, okay? You don't need to memorize the CEO's staff's name, okay? You don't need to do that stuff. But just this is extremely bullish. Institutional ownership 3.62%. This is not amazing, but if we actually look at Finviz, okay, the insider ownership, yeah, these are two different sites. They get they get different information. Okay, I don't know exactly how. But guys, this is about as close to a fact check as we can get. 9% insider ownership and 6% institutional ownership. These are great numbers. Okay, institutional, that's not great, but 9% insider ownership is amazing in my opinion. CTXR due diligence, and of course these numbers, guys. By the way, these numbers are not exactly updated to the date. Okay, the site is updated every 5 minutes. But these numbers are only updated from when they can get the information, okay? So it's not like, it's not like, oh my gosh, this is going 100% tomorrow, okay? On Monday, in my opinion, okay? But no, I'm not serious, okay? But I'm extremely bullish, but I'm not 100% bullish next trading day, okay? Anyways. This is due diligence. This will be linked for your viewing convenience in the description. You're welcome. This is most of what you need to know as far as the fundamentals go. Honestly, yes, it's Reddit. Take it for what it is. Okay. Yes, it's got a lot of upvotes. Look at the comments to see. Usually, guys, as cheesy and as counterintuitive as this may sound, comments a lot of times actually act as a semi reliable fact checker. Honestly, like a lot of times, because if there's something wrong in here. There's going to be some person that just loves to point it out and just rip on this person, okay? Usually that's the case. Not always, okay? Even if that was true 100% of the time, you still got to be objective about what they're saying and decide if it's true based on the content of it, not, but just because someone you trust is saying it, okay? This is why I think next week is going to be awesome, okay? Senate passes the 1.9 trillion COVID relief bill. We got the stimulus. Okay, why do I say that? Okay, oh, Brandon, you don't even know how government works. It's not even passed in the House yet. What are you talking about? Well, dude, it's going to be passed in the House. You know why? Because I don't even know for sure. Because to my knowledge, like a couple months ago, my political knowledge a couple months ago, this I don't think this has changed because House elections are like every 2 years or 4 years, I believe. I think 2 years. But yeah, the Dems have a huge advantage, huge majority in the House, I believe. The Senate was the close race. The House of Representatives, it was a landslide, I believe, in the House. So the Democrats have a huge majority in the House, so they're gonna pass it. So they're gonna pass it for sure. So this is how much of this. But here's the real question, guys. Here's the real question. We all knew there was going to be. We all knew there was an extremely high chance of getting stimulus passed. We've known that for a while. How much of this is already priced in to the markets? That's the real question, because the markets always try to predict and they always try to price in future events that are going to be indicative of if it's going to go down or up. So that's going to be the question that we're going to watch. My guess is that I don't know how much. No one knows exactly how much this is priced in, but my guess is that we're going to be seeing a green week this week. That is my prediction, and by how much? I would say the most likely. Honestly, I would say this is how much of a bull I am. I would say next week is going to probably be. This is my prediction. I can always be wrong. I would say next week is probably going to be this week. I keep saying next week. This week is going to be between 2 to 5% in the green, probably. We could get a 10% green week. Hey, that'd be sweet. As far as the broader market, that'd be freaking super sweet. But either way, I think we're going green. I think we're going green by a lot. We will see. Panic selling, panic selling. We could get market crash. Could be on our way to the Great Depression Part 2.0. Who knows? Current positions, everything's the same. There's nothing new here. All right. There's nothing new. As far as CTXR goes, a medium risk tolerance. Okay, let's fix this. Okay, I thought that was a mistake, actually. Okay, I changed this from medium to medium/high. Yeah, but my price target for CTXR, end of your bear case 3, end of your bull case 510. I feel like I should almost change this to being higher. I'm very, very bullish on this company. I was actually adding to this like a while, like when it was like in here, and now I'm down. I was up, I was up nearly 100% on this because I got in. Did I delete? Oh, I deleted the bull flag, I think, but. Yeah, I got in way at 1.5. Oh, yeah, no, I got in right at the offering. Yeah, I got in right here, and then I was up 100% already right off the bat. I held, and I actually was not awake during the pre-market, 3 a.m. Central Time, so I couldn't actually sell here. But, yeah, I don't think I've taken any profits on this. I've just been adding my position, and currently I'm down because, the markets just don't like anyone making money, apparently. No, I'm kidding. We're in a bull market. A ton of people made millions of dollars, of course. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. Relevant information in regards to the title is finished now. Feel free to click off. A few more important things to do. This is the part where I'll do the stuff most YouTubers do in the first 5 seconds plus cool stuff. Extra useful information. This isn't even for beginners half the time. Nowadays, it's not even for beginners right now. How many videos do you all want to see in a week? Go see the poll, go to my channel, and then go to the community section. Upcoming live stream is under videos. Okay, so if you're on a laptop, I don't actually know how to get to this on the phone. I tried to get to it and you can't. I think it's going to come like in a couple of days as we get closer to March 9th, which is in 2-3 days. But right now you can't even access the live stream, even though I published it and scheduled it on the phone. You can't access it. But anyways, if you have a laptop, go to the video section, and then go to the uploads. It's like in the middle left. Yeah, middle top left. Ish. It's on the left side and it's in the middle roughly. Okay, and then hit the drop down, and then you'll see upcoming live streams, and then just it's pretty self-explanatory from there. Patreon is up. One thing that Patreon is just for people who want to support. Okay, the link is in the description. If you want to do Patreon, I want you to. Obviously, it helps me out. And I do it, I do hours of work a day. I would say this is like a part-time job, but it's really more like full-time because I'm doing it on the weekends too. And, the amount of research and time I do making this stuff, preparing this stuff is pretty insane. But guys, only do the Patreon if you want to support me. Don't do it because don't do it for the features, okay? There are some cool features on there. I think they're pretty cool, okay? But don't do it. Don't do it just to get the features, okay? They're not necessary for you to be good at trading. This Patreon is mostly just if you want to help me out, That's mostly what it is, okay? Now, what you will get, the coolest thing I think you will get, personally, this is probably, if I was a viewer, I would probably, this is the one thing that would maybe, make you want to do it, okay? Like if you're, if you just want to, if you just want the perks, this is the coolest perk. I think I'm going to set up somehow, I don't know what, I'm going to get some program software that'll make, it'll be just exclusive to Patreon members, of course, just patrons, and it'll be voting for which stocks you want covered. And I might just do like freaking every patron gets one stock to be covered a week or a month or something like that. I don't know. It's gonna be something insane. It's gonna be too much work for me. I know my head's gonna explode. I know. My head's already exploding, but I'm gonna do it because I enjoy it, and I am very, very determined and motivated. But yeah, you will get some cool features on there. Go check out the link if you want to see like the exact features. There's some other cool stuff on there too. But you guys, Patreon is up. Be fearful. Yeah, and I know if someone's thinking, if someone watched my other one where saw me talking about Patreon and I said Patreon sucks, I'm not going to do it. I hope there's an alternative. Yeah, I was looking. I did a lot of research. Like I did hours of research, especially this morning. I was working for like 5 hours, not 5 hours on this, but like a couple hours just trying to get the Patreon set up and trying to look for good alternatives. I couldn't find any good alternatives, really. I mean, they take like 5% of everything that you guys donate to me. But yeah, we do. There are some cool features, and obviously, it is like the most legit one that you can do, right? Everyone knows Patreon. Everyone knows it's safe. So I feel like that's nice for new people who don't really do Patreon normally. And there's some other cool stuff with it too. But anyways, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. I will try to read every comment, but if you have a serious suggestion or question, please email me here at brandonballs@yahoo.com so I can get it for sure. This is in the about section on the channel name if you need to, like, if you can't see it here or something, if you have like a really small phone and you need to go there. But anyways, it's brandonballs@yahoo.com. yahoo.com. Excuse me, I will make mistakes, guys. Do not expect perfection from me, yourself, without anyone. Okay? This is self-explanatory, guys. Use several brokers. The platform I'm using, the broker that I'm using, and the one that I'm using it for technical analysis as well. Free stocks. The link will be in the description if you'd like to use that. You will get free stocks, like free $20 or something like that, or to 1,000. You get a chance to win 1,000. Okay, unlikely, but it's there. Pre-market after hours trading as well. Our success will never change our business model. I am never going to put ads on the videos. I'm never going to ask for subs. I'm never going to ask for likes. I'm not doing any of this stuff, okay? It's not going to happen. And if I ever do any of this stuff, it will never be in the relevant section. This is the irrelevant section where it's like, okay, you're at my mercy in this section because I rant and I talk about irrelevant stuff to the title and all that stuff. So also Binance to the moon. Execute Order 66. If someone doesn't get this reference, they must be so scared. Like, what is this person talking about? This freaking. But it's Palpatine, one of my favorite characters actually in Star Wars. Another astounding, scary thing. Okay, I think he's really cool. Actually, he's a good villain. But anyways, this is not financial advice, guys. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all in the next one. Go vote in that poll, by the way. Go vote in that poll. All right, see it.